is not anywhere. It doesn't matter where you start, only that you begin, by Robin Sharma. How was my day yesterday? I spent time, a lot of time actually, with the family of a friend of Corinna, Sabine, and with her husband and with the two kids. And most of the time I spent with the two kids. I was playing around with them indoors here. I was playing with them in the park. And at some point, I took a sun bath and didn't care very much or put my focus on relaxation and not on these two kids anymore. In between, I was goofing around a bit with them, but in general, I took a relaxing sun bath. And so I did a lot of play. I was also doing handstand and a cartwheel and also in interaction with the kids, with Corinna. Then later on, I spent a bit of time cleaning up the apartment. There were some visitors coming to take a look at the apartment, and I had disconnect. I disconnected with Corinna when it came to, I think it was some meta talk. I don't want to get into the details now. And I then later on switched to spending time on research for the editor for CodeLegend. And I want to make it easy for myself to write specific CodeLegend plugins for the editor. And I was not happy with the way that I can do this with the editor that I am using right now. And I have found a very promising editor that I like and where I'm thinking of using that one instead. And I want to just give it a try and see if I have an easier time with the other one. I think both are fine. I like how both of them work, and yet I want to compare them to know which one I'm choosing and why. Then also I had my main meal, and I was really happy with my main meal. Towards the end of the day, I had the church walk. I had a small win when I was able to fix the onboarding process. And was that yesterday? I didn't. That was like now out of my head. But I do think that I had some more wins yesterday. And I did my church walk, and that was pretty much that. These were the important parts of my day. What am I focusing on for today? And I want to look back on yesterday before I share that. I completely cleaned my journal entry. So this is something that, yay, it's done. I found the solution for the, I created the solution for the page overflow menus. And this was I think the win that I had yesterday. I implemented the solution for the page overflow menu so that every page has its own refresh button and its own tutorial that's linked in the more menu, so that I can put them in the more menu and I don't clutter the view itself with the refresh button and with the tutorial button. And what else did I do? What else did I have as a focus? So my two first focuses, I worked a lot of them. I completed them. Also quite some sessions that I spent. And then number 3 and 4 were a reworked onboarding, which I'm in the process of doing. And the last one was co-op tutorials content. I didn't do that one. So 3 out of 4, where I'm really happy. For today, I'm focusing on 2 things. Number 1 is actually taking the next step with the page overflow menu. Now that I know how to do it and which one to do, I want to actually just take some time recoding, so refactoring the pages to use the new component. And last but not least is for me the island drawing. This is what I want to be at least starting today, because it's something that I've postponed for like this week, and it's still one of my week focuses, and I want to, if I'm correct, yes I am, if I remember correctly. So I want to make some headway on the island drawing as well. And I have a lot of stuff on my agenda apart from these 2 things that I'm focusing on for today, and that is mainly doing some tactical sessions, so reviewing and setting some time blocks for next week when it comes to CodeLegend, when it comes to the relation with Corinna, and when it comes to myself. And this is me. If you have any feedback, I'd love to hear it. I wish you a legendary day. And as always, I am looking forward to seeing you soon because I believe that the best is yet to come.